Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a boot, or well, in this case, a shoe polishing tutorial. This is probably gonna go over the time for it, but I'm actually trying to do it as part of Leslie Tucker, who is a reseller's dream, is doing a birthday challenge for everyone to actually go on, create a video, and like get out there, build your network, how you can be part of the reseller network. I personally have gained so much insight, saving time, money, and everything to actually, well, my son, like anyway. So we've saved a lot of time, money, and everything to get this started because of having researched and watching everybody else's videos. So this is a skill that I have from being in the Army that could be of service, hopefully, to some other people. I am going to show you guys how to do a spit shine. This is not going to be a high parade gloss spit shine. And a lot of that is, it doesn't need to be. These are going to be for my son. Got transferred from 911 to, he's going into the jail now. So he has to have black shoes, and these are awesome. These are out of our stock. They're Rockports, light duty. But you notice there's a lot of creases in here from the bending. And, you know, sometimes in reselling that can hurt your value. But it does make it a little more difficult for a spit shine when you have those creases. But you're still able to get a really nice high gloss shine without it having to be parade gloss level. And I'm going to show you how to do that. First thing, because it does have those wrinkles in there, I'm going to throw in and kind of make it tight, the shoe horn, so that way as I'm rubbing down, I've got, you know, some give back, so it'll actually help get the wax into these cracks. These are actually in pretty good shape. There's no leather rot, there's no scratches. I did like a fingernail test. A good thing to check, especially on men's shoes that are work shoes, is like gently rub your fingernail on it, and if you see like a layer of wax coming off, you really should saddle soap and like basically clean and take down to the base layer the shoes, so then you can build back up. Keep in mind, once you saddle soap, you are going to have to do more layers than just like this one is going to be a catch up and kind of fix it. So secret ingredient to a spit shine is isopropyl alcohol. And what this does is, in the old days, if anybody's been in the military, a lot of times what people would do is they would light their wax on fire to get the wax kind of up and a little bit separated from the color, and then work it in. But you're actually burning some of your wax, so it's not as productive. You are getting it a softer, so it's a little easier to get in. But what this does is this chemically helps burn in the wax into the leather, so it's going to help it process in. You want to use very little. So I've already filled my lid with water, and I actually used cool water. Sometimes cool water I think helps a little better, but it really doesn't matter because your fingers are going to warm it up. So I am literally trying to get no more than like a jar, because if you put too much, then it starts going too much. So basically just kind of mix that in, so you've just got that little bit of chemical. Rub it on your fingers you're going to use, so then that way. This is a cloth diaper. I buy the Gerber ones in a pack, and you're going to use 2 fingers, cover it with your diaper, and then you're going to pull it really tight, spin it around, and then hold it with your thumb. So this is going to give you a nice flat surface. You're going to rub it so it's not sopping wet. And then you will take your wax on, wax off, Danielson. Okay, so I'm going to get a nice sheen of wax on there, and then I'm going to start working in, and you're going to use small circles. Start building up that leather. Now this isn't going to go, boom, I just put wax on and it's suddenly shiny. You're going to seriously just sit there and slowly build a layer of wax. So what you actually want to see is that dullness. So that dullness is the wax kind of drying onto that top layer, and then you've got your isopropyl alcohol. I'm just going to do one little section since these aren't supposed to be more than 5 minutes. I'm already at 6 minutes and all I've done is put wax on. So I'll just do this section. So I'm doing this gently. If you rub hard like that, you're not doing anything but just rubbing it on and off the cloth. So you want to go gently. You want to see that it actually looks like you've made it worse. That's what it should look like. It should look like it's worse, because you're just building that wax on there, using that little bit of chemical. If it starts to feel kind of dried out, touch it again and you'll see the water bead up. And then you're going to come in and you're going to slowly and gently go a little bit bigger circle now. And now you're going to start seeing the shine come. So now you see how it's shinier here than the duller section where we just layered the wax on. And the more layers of wax that you put on, the higher glass is going to be. The most important is the more water resistant it will be. So especially if you're somebody that sweats a lot, that's going to have that salt caking. And you'll notice that because you'll actually rot your shoes if your feet sweat a lot. You really need to be saddle soaping and polishing your boots. I would say saddle soap once a month, but you need to be polishing at least once a week. You need to be putting some more wax into those areas that the salt is, because otherwise it's just going to destroy. It's just going to eat the leather up. So if it starts to loosen up, you want to make sure that you keep tightening up that. And see, like right now, how you see the white fuzz? That means that I really don't have any wax anymore. So I'm going to dip it again. Get some more wax. So after you do, see, now we're going back into apply another layer. You're just kind of gently rubbing that on so it goes dull again. And then get that all an even layer. See it, that one's sucked in a little too much, so I'm trying. There we go. Hold on, sorry. You do need to keep tightening it. That is definitely going to be something. So now we're going to come in again with it mostly the water. And basically your water and isopropyl alcohol has taken the place of you spitting on your shoe. So it is still considered spit shine, it's just not with spit. So, I mean, this is only 2 quick layers, but we're not supposed to do these too long. But you can see the difference in the 2 shoes, hopefully. I think that one's kind of dull. This one should show shinier. This one's more dull. And that's just 2 rows of wax. If you have some deep cuts or cuffs, before you go into your polish section, go ahead and make sure that you put on like rub in your cream or wax that's the color that you want the leather to be. Let that dry completely. Like right now too, the more you let the wax dry on the shoe, the higher your gloss is going to also be. So that's what I'm saying, you want to make sure that you're seeing that wax, that shoe go dull from that wax you just put on it. So see, like this area, I didn't even have to do the second layer because that wax had even more time to dry in. And so, you know, I just got layer wax. So that's a nice basic shine that, you know, you can do in a couple minutes. Well, not a couple, but you're not going, hi, I'm going to the parade grounds. But you've got a nice shine. You've got some good wax worked into your leather. That's going to protect your leather, protect it from water, your own sweat, and keep it from drying out. Also, heat. We live in a very hot, humid, salty climate. So it's really important down here for us to make sure that, you know, if you want your leather to last, you're keeping it clean and polished. So hopefully you guys learned something. And if you have any questions or would like me to do, I do want to try and do a parade gloss because I have a pair of boots that I want to do that on. So I am planning on doing that. If you want me to do some more tutorials, basically like on repairs of scratches and scuffs, let me know in the comments down below. And remember to go and check out my reseller's passion. Yeah, or sorry, Leslie Tucker, Reseller's Passion. I'll have her link. Also, if you're interested and you're seeing this now, July, this is the first week of July 2020. There is a, no, don't come over here. Sorry, my dog wants some attention. Chewbacca. If you're interested, summer listing challenge with Becky Park on Poshmark. Check her out. She's got some great tutorials every day this week, and then next week every night at 7 there'll be a discussion with someone based on one of the things that we worked on this week, and we're trying to complete the task. So thanks so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.